What's up? What's up? This is your man TC, Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I am Mr. Motivator. I'm here on this glorious Friday and Saturday to motivate you and inspire you, to let you know that you are destined for greatness. Yes, I'm excited today. I'm glad you made it through this week. If you're listening to this message, I want you to know I love you and I believe in you. I just want to give a shout out and just honor all of those who are struggling in life. I want to speak to those who are dealing with depression. I want to speak to those who's given up on life. You know, you may be struggling with depression. You may have had a bad past. I want to talk to those people who are at rock bottom, who are going through, to let you know you can rise up out of that depression. You can rise up out of that rock bottom, and you can do the impossible, and you can do anything you want to do. Yes, I want you to know I know what it's like to be at rock bottom. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be betrayed. I know what it's like to have issues and struggles. Perhaps you're dealing with an addiction. Perhaps you're dealing with things that you can't trust nobody with. Suppose you have a bad past. You may have not forgiven yourself. But today I want to tell you there's a word for you. There is a message. Because I want you to know I am a motivational speaker. I love you. I believe in you. I'm just not all about the money. I do this for free. I put out free content every day. I put out free videos every day because I'm passionate about what I do. Because I want you to know, watch this, if you are not passionate about what you are doing, then you should not be doing it. If there's not a passion for what you do, then you should not be doing it. There has to be a love for it. There has to be a passion. And I want you to know I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do because I believe in you. Maybe you've been in a family where people have told you you will never amount to anything. I know what it's like for people to tell me that I would never amount to anything. I know what it's like for people to tell me that I'm a nobody. But I did not receive it. I cast it out of my mind. When they said I wouldn't make it, when they said I was a nobody, when they said I wouldn't go to college, I looked at myself. I said, I will go to college. I will do something with my life. I will be successful, and I don't care. You may have, see, this is what I want to tell you. You may be dealing with a horrible past. You may have a horrible past. Your past may be so bad until you're ashamed of yourself. You may be struggling so much with depression until it's making you stay in the bed. It's making you procrastinate. And perhaps you have $1 million idea. You have a business idea, but you're afraid to step out on faith and start that business. I want to let you know, if that's you, take risks. You got to be willing to take a chance. Don't be afraid of failure, because failure is failure whenever you don't try. But whenever you do try and you fail, you're not a failure. Why? Because at least you tried. And I want you to know, perhaps you're working on a business, you're trying to be an athlete, you're trying to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse, you're trying to be a movie producer, you're trying to be a music producer, you're trying to be a musician, you want to sing music, whatever it is that you want to do. I know it's getting hard. I know it's hard. You feel like giving up. I want to tell you, don't you quit. No, sir. No, sir, Bob. Don't you throw in the towel. Don't you quit. You may be in college. College may be hard. You may have not graduated from high school and you're going for your GED. Go get that GED. Graduate from high school. Get that bachelor's degree. Get that master's degree. Get that PhD. Get that doctoral degree. You can do anything you put your mind to. Yes, I want to tell you, you are destined for greatness. You are a winner. You are phenomenal. You are special. And I want you to know that I love you and I believe in you. The sky's the limit. You are an eagle. You're not a pigeon, because eagles don't fly with pigeons. Pigeons stay at the ground, but eagles, they fly high in the sky. Eagles spread their wings. Eagles soar. You are a lion and not a gazelle. You are a lion and not a tiger, because tigers run by themselves, but lions, they run together. That's why they're the king of the jungle. They're not necessarily stronger than the tiger, but they run in packs. They run together, and you cannot do this by yourself. Yes, I want you to know we are a team. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to let you know that I'm with you. I feel your pain. I feel the struggle. I know what it's like to go through. And I want you to know that I believe in you, that you are destined for greatness. And today I want to talk to you from the subject, how to win in life. Today I want to tell you how to win in life. I want to give you 8 principles on how to win in life. And after these 8 principles, you're going to know how to win in life. Why? I love you so much. I want you to win in life. I love you so much until I want you to be greater than me. You don't have many motivational speakers that'll tell you that. I want you to surpass me. I want you to be greater than me because I love you so much till I want you to be successful. I know you're in pain. I know you're struggling. I know you don't have any motivation. I know there's no one there to encourage you, but you got to find that dog in you. You got to find that grind. You got to have that inner drive to where you could take everything that you've been through that was negative and you can use it as fuel and motivation to go to the next level. And today I want to tell you how to win in life. The first principle is you got to forgive people. All the people who have hurt you, you got to forgive them. If you are going to be successful, if you're going to do anything great in life, you must walk in forgiveness. That's the most important thing. You got to forgive people. All those people who did stuff to you, and perhaps you may have had stuff that happened in your childhood that's keeping you from becoming successful. Maybe you have all the memories of a bad childhood. That's all you think about was how bad your childhood was. But you got to forgive them. You got to release it and let it go. Number 2, you got to forgive yourself, because there's times where not only should we forgive people for what people have done to us, but there's times we got to forgive ourselves, because there are times where we've hurt people as well, where we've done things to people. Perhaps you may be ashamed. Perhaps you may be in a position to where you have not forgiven yourself. But I'm telling you, I am giving you full permission to forgive yourself. You got to let you go, and you got to forgive yourself. Number 2, you got to set personal goals. This is how you win in life. You got to set personal goals. You got to search within yourself, and you got to set personal goals. You got to take one day at a time, and you got to take one step at a time. Don't try and do 5 and 10 different things. Focus on one thing. Set personal goals for that one thing that you're trying to accomplish. Because if you're all over the place trying to do so many different things, you will get lost in life. But you got to focus on one thing at a time, and within that one thing you're focusing on, you must set personal goals. You got to set personal goals. You got to take minuscule. You got to take one step at a time. For me, when I got into college, I took one step at a time. I flunked the first grade. Let me tell you my story, because you wonder why I'm so passionate about this. You wonder why I speak with so much authority. The reason why I'm so passionate, the reason why I speak with so much authority is, number 1, I love what I do. I love being a motivational speaker. I love empowering you. That's why I do this for free. I put out this free content because I love you and I care about you. Let me tell you about my story. I flunked the first grade. I failed the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout middle school and high school. When I got in high school, I barely graduated high school. Yes, I barely graduated high school. And my high school teacher told me, she said, Tommy, you will not graduate. You will not go to college. And she told me I was not smart enough to go to college. I looked at my teacher. I said, ma'am, no offense. I said, I don't receive that. I said, I am smart. I said, I will graduate from high school. I said, I will go to college. So I got in college. And then in 2009, I became homeless, living on the streets and having to beg for food. And then 6 years ago, I was shot 3 times. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. And I was shot in my groin area. And I remember my last words I said, I don't want to die like this, so I would not die. And when I got to the hospital, I was pronounced dead. And now over 6 years later, I am here to tell you. So I got my bachelor's degree. And my bachelor's turned into a master's. And then my master's in 2017. Watch this. This is the good news, y'all. I graduated with my doctoral degree in 2017. And now I am Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. And not only did I graduate with my doctoral degree, but I graduated with my doctoral degree in academic excellence. Yes. So I want you to know that when people tell you what you can and cannot do, don't you receive that. Get that out of your spirit. Perhaps there's a lot of people in your life that told you what you can man cannot do. Erase that and tell yourself, I am successful. I am an entrepreneur. I am an athlete. I am a doctor. I am a lawyer. I am great. I am successful. I am beautiful. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Number 3, you got to challenge yourself. You got to be willing to step out of the comfort zone and challenge yourself. You got to step outside of the normal. You got to be willing to do the abnormal. You got to be willing to go for the impossible. If your dream is not so big, if your dream is too small, then you're not challenging yourself. I want you to choose a dream that is so big that will challenge you. Number 4, you got to step outside your comfort zone. Yes, I'm telling you, you got to step outside your comfort zone. You got to be willing to do the impossible. You got to be willing to chase the impossible. You got to be willing to do something miraculous. You got to be willing to step outside of the boat. Let's just say you're on the sea. You're on the sea. You're in the midst of the sea and you're in the boat. You got to be willing to step outside of the boat and walk on water, because the impossible is walking on water. So you got to be willing to walk on the water. Even if you're facing drowning, you got to step out on faith and walk on the water. Number 5, you got to invest in yourself. You got to get to know yourself. You got to find out your purpose and focus on developing you. See, too many times you focus on trying to please other people. So many people spend their whole lives trying to please other people. So many people spend their whole lives trying to do everything for everybody else. You try to give them money. You give them resources. You give, but you're taking from you. Yes, this may sound selfish, but this is therapeutic. This is how you win in life. In order for you to win in life, you got to get rid of everybody that'll always taking from you. You got to get rid of everybody that is not good to be in your life, that are not helping you to become great. And you got to invest in yourself. You got to get to know yourself. So many people in life, they've been living for years and they still don't know themselves. But you got to invest in yourself. You got to take time for yourself. You got to get to know you as a person, because you cannot be in no healthy friendship, no healthy relationship until you invest in yourself, number 1. Number 2, until you get to know yourself. Number 6, you got to up your dreams. You got to dream so big. Can't hear me, y'all. You got to dream so big. Watch this. You got to up your dreams. And you got to dream so big until your dream will, watch this. You got to dream so big until your dream will push you, watch this, out of your comfort zone. You got to dream so big until your dream will challenge you. If your dream has not taken you out of your comfort zone, if your dream is not challenging you, then perhaps maybe you're not dreaming big enough. Your dream has to be humongous. Watch this. Your dream has to be the size of the world. Your dream has to be the size of the universe. Your dream has to be so big until people will say, oh, you can't accomplish that. You cannot do that. But when people are doubting your dreams, when you tell them, that's when you know you're dreaming big. Michael Jordan never would have became as great as he was, the greatest basketball player of all time, unless he would have dreamed big. He did not settle and give up when he got cut in high school from the basketball team, but he kept practicing. He kept practice. He kept putting in the work. He kept grinding. He kept working hard, and now he has become the greatest basketball player of all time. Number 7, you got to change your environment. Many of you are in a negative environment, and many of you are surrounded around people who have you in a box. Many of you are hanging around people that will limit you. You got to connect with people. You got to surround yourself around people who are going to challenge you to go for the impossible. You got to hang around people that will give you permission to become successful. You got to hang around people that will help you do the impossible, because you must change your environment, because you only become who you surround yourself around. So in order to be great, you got to surround yourself and connect with people who are great. You can't hang around negative people. You can't hang around people that want to sit behind the TV and watch TV all day. You can't sit around people who want to sleep all day. You can't connect with people. All they want to do is just play on social media, post stuff on Facebook and Instagram all the time. You got to hang around those people that are using social media to get somewhere in life. They're using the internet to do something in life, that are not just playing around on the internet and gossiping. You can't hang around people that want to drink and party all the time, because you got to hang around people. Change your environment. Number 8, the last principle: never quit. No matter how hard it is, don't quit. You got to face the challenges in your life. I'm going to say that again. Number 8, the last principle. This is the most important one. You got to never quit. If people will allow you to quit, then something is wrong. You got to hang around people that will not allow you to give up on life. You got to hang around people that will tell you, even though you got a bad past, even though you came up in a bad home, even though your family is dysfunctional and nobody never did anything great in your family, you got to connect with people that will tell you, you can be the next so-and-so. You can be the next greatest athlete. You can be the next greatest business owner. You could be the next Google. You could be the next Apple. You could be the next Facebook. You could be the next Amazon. You could be the next Instagram. You could be the next Twitter. You could be the next whatever it is that you want to be. And not only can you be the next, but you can be the greatest at whatever it is that you want to be. So you can't never quit, number 1. Number 2, no matter how hard it is, don't quit. Number 3, you got to face the challenges in your life, because it's not going to be given to you. It's not going to be easy. You got to be willing to face challenges in life, because while you're striving for success, watch this, while you are striving for success, there are going to be difficult moments. There are going to be difficult times. There's going to be a difficult season while you are striving for success and greatness, because success and greatness does not come easy. It's not going to be handed to you. It's not going to be given to you. It is not free. You got to have the work ethic and the discipline to achieve greatness and connect with people who are great. Connect with people who want to do something in life. I want to tell you, you can win in life. And I want you to know, I'm putting out this free content. You got to believe in yourself. I know one day I will speak in the NBA. I will speak in the NFL. I will continue to speak at major colleges and universities. My dream is to speak in London, in the UK. I want to make a difference. I love you. I am proud of you. And I believe in you. This is how you win. You are a winner. See yourself as a winner. No matter how bad the pain is. Yes, I know you lost a loved one. Yes, I know you lost a family member that you love so much, and you're struggling with depression. Yes, I know you're dealing with things that you are ashamed of. Yes, I know you have no motivation. You're very low in life. Life has thrown you some curveballs. Yes, I know the business is struggling. Yes, I know you want to start the business. Yes, I know you want to be an athlete. Yes, I know you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a musician or a nurse or a soccer player or whatever it is that you want to be. You can be anything you want to be. But I want to close saying this. Whatever it is that you want to be in life, you must have passion for what you want to be. Because if you don't have passion for what you want to be, then don't do it. Be willing to step outside of comfortability. Be willing to step outside of your comfort zone in order to do something that you've never done. Don't stay on that 9-to-5 job forever and waste your gifts and your talents. You don't want to die with million and billion-dollar ideas. I believe in you. Greatness is upon your life. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click like, click share. Support me as a motivational speaker. Please support me. Share my videos, share my page. My YouTube channel is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. Please share my page, share my videos, and spread the word about me. Please support me, because I need your support. I cannot do this without you. I want you to know I am proud of you. I love you. I believe in you. And you can do it. And this is how you win. Thank you.